Rusty earned 2 qualifying Qs in Rally Novice a couple weekends ago, but the performance wasn't pretty and the score absolutely reflected that. So what we're going to do is teach him a tighter, neater about turn. I train my about turns the same way I train the 270 and the 360. I just want a very, very tight wrap. So we're going to work on a tight wrap today. Okay, the way I train my tight wrap, and it doesn't matter if it's a 180, a 270, or 360. What I'm going to do is lure the dog into a 180, get them to keep going, and I toss the treat behind me. That's going to keep them nice and tight. Come on, sweetie. Ready? About turn. If you only work a 180, then you're going to get sloppy and not as tight. About turn. But that 360 around you keeps them very tight. Over here, honey. About turn. Go boy. Ready? About turn. Heel. Wrong side. About turn. And I don't care if his heeling is sloppy right now. I'm working on only one element at a time. Come on, sweetie. About turn. Good. Heel. About turn. Good. Here we go. About turn. Yeah, look at you. Heel. About turn. So now he's intentionally staying tight with me where before I had to lure him. About turn. And I have that treat because I don't want him to think that he can go wide. So yes, even though he's going around me tight without me actually luring, I'm keeping that treat there to make sure he stays close. About turn. And my cue for a tight wrap is about turn. About turn. Very pretty. Here we go. Come on, heel. About turn. Yes, good job. Heel. About turn. Good. We'll try one without the treat. About turn. So he wasn't ready. He went sightseeing. About turn. Go boy. About turn. Good boy. Heel. About turn. That was pretty. He stayed nice and tight. We'll try it without the treat. About turn. Yes, good one. So occasionally I will do just a 180 because I do want him to know it's not always going to be a full circle. Otherwise we get into competition and we do a 180 and he cuts me off because he's continuing to circle around me. But anytime I say about turn, I want him to give me a very, very tight wrap to the right. So that will work no matter at the novice level. We have a 360, about turn. Yes. We have a 270, and I got to go this way. About turn. Yes, good boy. And then we also have the Schutzen turn. About turn. Oh, that was pretty. It was wide because he goes, what are you doing turning the other way? That's okay. I just have to work on that. And what you want to make sure you do is for at least 2-3 lessons, get that tight 360. And then you're going to use it intermittently. Otherwise, he's going to go back to being sloppy. And of course, once they're experienced, it's not an issue. But we need to turn this into muscle memory is what we need. About turn. Yes, go boy. Another thing I do when I need a tight wrap to the right, I also change my posture. When I'm out in the rally ring or the obedience ring, I have a fairly brisk pace. So if I need to abruptly change direction for an about turn, a 270 or 360, because I'm going so fast, I need to use my knees when I turn. Otherwise, I'm going to end up by toppling over on my face. So my dog reads that posture change. So my own dogs are so experienced with my posture change that I don't have to verbalize anything I'm doing. I can just briskly walk up. I need to use my knees to keep my balance when I turn, and you'll see how they will change direction with me. Heel. About turn. About turn. About turn. About turn. Good. So no matter what that tight right turn is going to be, whether it's a 360, a Schutzen turn, or just a 180, I'm always going to give the same verbal cue. So even without telling my dog what I'm doing, if I keep my pace brisk and then use my knees when I turn, she's going to read that as her cue for the tight right turn behavior.